Thank you for joining this roundtable. Today, our goal is to reflect on the strategic change Michel and Augustin has gone through over the last few years. Well, we'll look at what has worked, what has been challenging, and how can we build these lessons. Let's start with the big picture. Andrea, as CEO, how do you see the transformation so far?
Well, when we launched this journey, the idea was clear: keep the playful gourmet spirits of Michel and Augustin alive, but make it sustainable, digital and international. Honestly, it hasn't been easy. Some teams fear we'll lose our soul, but step by step, we've shown that change doesn't mean abandoning our DNA.
I agree, Andrea. From the marketing side, the most visible shift has been digitalization. We have moved from quirky in-store events and bakery tours to a full digital presence: TikTok, Instagram Reels, even Twitch live streams where we bake cookies together. Engagement has doubled and younger audiences are discovering us.
That's true, Louise. But digital also comes with risks. I've noticed that some of our loyal fans think we are turning into just other online brand. We must make sure our digital voices still carries authenticity and humor, the same personality that made us famous when we were eating out cookie on the streets.
And authenticity has a cost. Let's not forget the financial side. Switching to responsible suppliers, launching compostable packaging, and keeping creative marketing alive, all of these impact margins. Yes, consumers are willing to pay a little bit more, but supermarkets keep pressure on us. If we don't manage this carefully, we risk losing profitability.
That's why innovation is critical. We've had different products, like for example the Cow Holiday plant-based yogurt that did very well, selling 20% above forecast, but we've also had some other products like our cookies, like seaweed cookies, that weren't really that great. So we need to keep creating new things, and just having in mind that experimenting is part of Augustin and Michelin's DNA.
And experiments also apply abroad. Remember when we tried to launch into many markets at once? It was chaos. Now, with our focus on New York, London and Tokyo, we are sharper. In New York, the French gourmet story sells itself. In London, consumers love the healthy indulgence angle. In Tokyo, packaging and refinement matter most. Adapting without losing our essence, that's the challenge.
Oh, interesting. So we see France, like digital innovation and international focus, but also tensions, especially financial. So Lucy, could you go deeper on sustainability?
Sure, we achieved a 30% reduction in plastic and launched compostable wrappers. 80% of our butter and chocolate come now from responsible sources. Customers notice this, they ask questions, they want transparency. But suppliers sometimes push back. They said we're asking for too much too fast. If we don't bring them along with us, the transition won't be sustainable in the long run.
Exactly. From my perspective, sustainability has two sides. It makes our brand stronger, but it also makes things more expensive and sometimes slower. We need to find smart ways to pay for this transition. Maybe through partnerships or slightly higher prices, but without losing our everyday customers.
That's where storytelling helps. When we explain clearly why a cookie costs more, because the butter is local, the packaging compostable, customers respond positively. They don't feel tricked, they feel part of a bigger mission. We must keep communicating this way.
And keep inventing. Strategic change isn't just about reacting, it's about leading trends. We're already working on new ranges, indulgent vegan desserts, snacks with reduced sugar but no compromise on flavor. We'll fail sometimes, yes, but that's the cost of creativity.
From an international perspective, those innovations are also our passport. In the US, plant-based is booming. In Japan, refined packaging is a must, and in the UK, consumers want guilt-free ingredients. If we adapt smartly, each innovation can open a door abroad.
Well, I love hearing this energy. For me, the transformation is about coherence. Every move, marketing, CSR, finance, innovation, and export, has to align. Otherwise, we risk confusing both our team and our consumers.
Oh, so well said. Andrea, before we wrap up, I'd like to hear from each of you again. What's your one keyword for this strategic change?
Community, because our fans are the heart of everything we do.
Responsibility towards people, suppliers, and the planet.
Balance between sustainability and profitability.
Audacity to try, even if it sometimes doesn't work.
Adaptation, each market and each consumer require it.
I would say coherence, because change only works when all the pieces fit together.
And from my side, I'll add resilience. Strategic change is never linear, but the fact that Michel and Augustin remains playful, creative, and relevant while reinventing itself, that's a real victory.
Well, thank you everyone for the meeting.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.